Hello, welcome to another Middle-earth Monday. In this, I'm going to do something different to what I had planned because just in a shop and I saw this, I had to buy it because it's only $1.99. If you've been watching our Sigma Saturday series and the Mortal Realms magazine, this is a similar concept from the same people, Hachette Partworks. But this is for Fantasy Flight games, the Lord of the Rings collectible card game. We've got a few of those. We've played it a few times on the channel, so I thought this would be quite cool. It's a weekly thing. I'm probably not going to subscribe to it, being I'm already committed to the Mortal Realms one, but if I see the odd issue in the shops, I might pick it up. So in this, you're going to get a set of 60 cards, I believe, which has 2 decks with some tinfoil cards in. And this one, I don't know, it seems to be covering the Lord of the Rings, whereas the other one was its own sort of story. So it says here, the Black Riders, the saga begins. So I'm assuming it's that expansion we're getting in this. Living card game. Start playing with 60 cards, yeah, including 2 complete decks. So, and you also get a magazine as well with it. Always interesting, love a magazine. It's at the back of it, telling you what you're going to get in the next issues. I think the next issue's $3.99. And then after that they're $6.99, and it's weekly and you pay up front, so it's going to be like 24 quid a month for you. But you do get free gifts. I think the first time if you subscribe you'd get a free issue. The second lot of deliveries, because you get them delivered 4 issues once a month, so the second delivery you get a binder to put everything in. The third delivery, or the third free gift if you subscribe, is a deck boxed thing, and the fourth gift is a playmat. So on the back here it's got out in only 2 weeks, sort of telling you what you're getting in issue 2. 24 more cards, so you're not getting 60 a time, you're only getting 24. Yeah, so let's have a look at the magazine first, shall we? How can I get into this easily? The answer, I can't. So yeah, here we go. Yes. Here's where it explains well, again, there's the deck box. Can't see the playmat here. There's the binder. Playmat doesn't seem to be here. So, oh, we got some bits and pieces here. Oh, that is. Oh, it's the tokens. I've already got these, so I got the game. But if you don't have the game, you've got some tokens. They're not as good quality as the one you get in the game, but what do you expect for 2 quid? It's a thing card. It's not push out, so you have to cut them out, but get into that later on. It's the standard Mr. Newsagents, can you reserve my copy? I love seeing these. I haven't seen these for years. I'm doing the Age of Sigmar one. It was great to see that. So we got that. Got the cards. We've got this little thing here, which I'm assuming is just about the collection itself. Yep. It's going to cover all the different issues. Issue 3 seems to be about Tom Bombadil. I might try and track that down. But yeah, you're going to get tokens and stuff. So issue 1 is Frodo's journey to Mount Doom, begins as hobbits. I'm trying to read this upside down. Depart the Shire with the Black Riders in the first pursuit, which is good because I don't have that in the base game, something like that, and I wanted something like that, so that's good. Issue 2 has an Aragorn card and double-sided Gollum card. So yeah, I might try and see if I can track down some of these. Oh, I definitely want to get issue 3. It's Tom Bombadil and the Barrow Wights. Oh, someone pay me money so I can buy this. This actually looks really cool. So got these. So this is considered a bumper deck with 2 decks. There's going to be 1,200 cards to collect, and you got story, adventure, rules, references. Basically telling you what the magazine is. On the back, we've already seen it's got a free gift listed. So yeah, there's the magazine. Oh, there's even more stuff inside. Yeah, here we go. Here's pictures of the free gifts. So you're going to get free magazine, a binder, deck box, and there's the playmat there. And so this is just your subscription thing. And we have some story. What are the contents like? Middle Earth section, adventure, and rules references. So there we go. Some Fantasy Flight Lord of the Rings games have some lovely art in them. So getting that. Shadow of the Past, setting up how to play, beginner adventure. I might give this a whirl on on the channel. I don't know if it'll be in this video. Who knows? A bit about Bag End. And this looks like artwork from the movie, which is weird. Unless it's an incredible look-alike picture. We're going into the Shire. Green Hill Country. Yeah, some stuff there. This will be an interesting read. Bucklebury Ferry. Yeah, I might have a go at this adventure. Over to Brandy one with us. I'll probably have a read of this and I might have a go at it. So there's that. Now we're going to get onto the cards. So at Frodo Baggins, this is a shiny tinfoil card. I don't know if it's coming out on camera, but that gold around here is all shiny. And have Frodo. Samwise. Pippin. Merry. Fatty Bolger. Yeah, gotta have some fatty. Strength and Will. Smoke Rings. Hobbit Pipe. Halfling Determination. Common Cause. Frodo's Initiation. Strength of Will. Smoke Rings. Farmer Maggot. Yay, good old Farmer Maggot. Yeah, I'm actually pleased I got this because I don't have any of these cards, just got the base set, so this is brilliant. Grim Rescue. Common Cause. Hobbit Pipe. Halfling Determination. Rose Intuition. Yeah, you will get a lot of doubles in this due to the nature of the game. That's all part of it. Intuition. Hobbit Cloak. Here are those. A lot of those. Take No Notice. And that for a Ring Wraith. Take No Notice. Ever Vigilant. And then we're back to Frodo. So that's deck 1. Deck 2. Well, I should show the backs. What the backs look like. Like that. Different backs mean different things. Yada yada. The One Ring. And that's a shiny gold card. Pretty cool. Sneak Attack. Valiant Sacrifice. Is it Calibrain Stone? Blade Mastery. This seems to be more of a combat deck, yeah. That's what does the Hobbit deck consist of mainly? Quite a mixture. Yeah, these different symbols mean different things. There is a what is video about the game on the channel if you want to know more about all this means and how to play. Northern Tracker. Test of Will. And the thing is about Fantasy Flight games is, just as I mentioned, the artwork is lovely. Unexpected Courage. Law of Inlaris. Secret Paths. Self-Preservation. What's it say? Piercing Cry. It's very difficult to read when I'm upside down. Law of the Ring. That can't be good. That's a new symbol for me. Crawling Towards Him. Oh, look at that. That is some spooky artwork. Evil Crow. Crawling Towards Him again. Law of the Ring. What's this? A Black Rider. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. Black Rider. Evil Crow. Black Rider. Evil Crow, and back to One Ring. So yeah, that's a look at what you get in issue 1. I'm probably going to have a little read of it and see about getting a game on the channel. So I ummed and ahed about doing a playthrough of this because it is so predetermined. You don't shuffle any of the decks here, and basically it's almost like, I know you're playing someone else's game, but I thought, what the hey, I'll do it, just give you a little taste of what the game's like. So what I've done is I followed the setup guide as per here. See, it sort of looks somewhat similar. Apologies for the glare coming off this. This is a shiny card, so it's just reflecting the studio light like anyone's business. I've tried to sort it as best I can. So what we do, the encounter deck has numbers E to 12 in, and the player deck is 1 to 18 in that order, so you don't shuffle them. You're playing with 4 heroes: Frodo, Sam, Pippin, Merry. I'm going to use this as a staging area. I haven't cut out the tokens, so I'm using some from the actual real game I've got here. Yeah, so that's it. The first step is bag end. So we're doing bag end. And it's gaining resources. So at the start of each turn, before doing anything else, place 1 resource token on each hero. Great, so we got one of these. Like so. There's no combat in this either. Heroes only gain winter, so present, so playing cards. Your heroes only gain 1 process. Oh, here we go. I'm drawing cards. I'm trying to skip ahead. Then you draw 1 card on top of your player deck and add it to your hand. You can now play any card. Was I meant to have? Hang on. Yeah, I'm going to have 3 cards already. So it's 1, 2, 3. So we start off with Frodo's Intuition, Halfling Determination, and Smoke Rings. And these all have a cost here of 1, 2, and 2. So that's the setup complete. Now we can carry on. So now we draw 1 card. So we've done a resource token, draw 1 card. And I get Hobbit Pipe. Now what it's telling me to do is play the Hobbit Pipe straight away and give it to Pippin. Hobbit Pipe, attached to a Hobbit, limit 1 per character. It's a response after your threat is reduced by an event card. Exhaust Hobbit Pipe to draw a card. It's attachments, we attach it to Pippin. What I'm going to do is probably put my hand. I don't know if there's anywhere in camera I can do it, so no. I'll keep my hand somewhere around here, just slightly off camera. Okay, after playing cards, it's time to make some progress on your track. You can make progress by having your characters commit their willpower in order to earn progress tokens. This represents the characters mustering their determination to go on. I won't read it verbatim, I don't think I'll skip ahead. So, to commit a character, you must exhaust that character. For this first turn, commit Samwise and Pippin. So, Samwise is going, and Pippin's going. Like so. So when you do that, you sort of tap them. This means you've still got Frodo and Merry if anything goes wrong. We do, they're untapped. Once you commit the character's quest, time to find out what threats you will face. This is called staging. To do this, turn the top card over the encounter deck. I bet I know what it is. I do. It's an evil crow. So we've got an evil crow. This has a threat of 2. Let's see if I can adjust a little bit. It has a threat of 2. We're not doing combat, so we don't need to worry about that. While Crow is in staging, we add 1 to the hide value for each hide test you make. That might come in. Pausing that wrong because this is new to me, the hide stuff. You now get to determine how many progress tokens your heroes take this turn. To do so, compare the willpower of your characters committed to the quest to the total threat of the enemies. Sam has a willpower of 3. Pippin has a willpower of 2. And the Crow has a threat of 2. So 2 minus 5 gives us 3. Now on this, each page, so this is bag end. You can see here you've got 3 progress tokens. So if you're playing this, you'd have this nearby and you'd place your 3 progress tokens on here now, because that's what we've just earned, thus completing the quest, or this stage of the quest. We've done bag end. The Crow didn't really affect us. So that's it, we're on the way. So now we move over to the next part of the quest, which is Green Hill Country. At the end of your turn, it's time to refresh your cards. So we refresh Sam, and Pippin gets refreshed. Yay. Time for another turn. Give all your heroes another resource token. Yay. So we've got 2 apiece now. We're doing okay for resources. Oh, not 3, 2. Have I got enough resource? I should have. Let's give you your source. Then draw another card from your player deck. It's another Frodo's Intuition. So we've got two of those. Let's put that there then. Since Frodo now has 2 resource tokens, you can, and you have 2 in your hand, seems like a good idea to play one. Okay, book. So we're going to spend Frodo's 2 resources got and play Frodo's Intuition. Action. Each hero you control gets +1 will until the end of the round. Draw 1 card for each Hobbit hero you can control. So we'll just attach that. It's an event, actually. So that would be discarded now. Beside your heroes as a reminder. Take the 2 resource tokens from Frodo's pawn and put it back in the pile. Yep. Place your card behind your heroes as a reminder. Oh yeah, I suppose we should sort of keep this nearby. Just a reminder we got that +1 will. And this turn, and you have 4 Hillbots, so you get to draw 4 more cards. So we get Halfling Determination again, Hobbit Pipe again, Common Cause, and Grim Resolve. So let's put all these down here. Getting quite a hand down here. I believe there's no limit to your hands, so that's good, nice. Since your willpower is so high this turn, it seems like you have a good time to move on. So commit Frodo and Sam to the quest. Okay, committing both of those. That's giving us a total of 3. So there's no combat, so we're not worrying about this in the staging area. It's just there to have a threat level for progress. But next we have to draw an encounter from the deck. An encounter card from the deck. What have we got? Oh no, it's a Black Rider with a threat of 4, hide 2. Ooh. The riding figure sat still with his head bowed as if listening. From inside the hood came a noise of someone sniffing in the Fellowship of the Ring. So, oh no, so we've got crows and Black Riders. Drawing the Black Rider forces you to take a hide test. That's what this hide 2 here symbolises. You still have Merry and Pippin available, so exhaust them both. Okay, so do that. And we do that. Push those forward soon. They both have a willpower of 2. They do, so that's 4 plus the 1+1 bonus for this card down here that we played. So that gives a total of 6. So it's 2 + 1, 2 + 1, so that's 6. Next, discard the top 2 cards from the encounter deck and add up their threat. So what it means, hide 2 means you take 2 of these, draw 2, and you can add up these threat here to see what you're hiding from. It's another Black Rider. It's a crow and a Black Rider. Even worse, the crow already in staging area adds 1 to hide test. It does. It adds 1 to hide test here. So that's 4, 5, 6, and because of this card in here, that's 7. I see. No, it doesn't add 1 to here. You draw another card. Right, it's even worse. The crow already in staging it adds 1 to the hide value of the test. So you draw another card. It's another Black Rider. Oh goodness. 4, 8, 9, 10. So we put these in the discard pile. So that's a total threat of 10, and we've only got 6 here. So what it says here, you need to play some cards in your hand to pass the hide test. I'm going to put this to one side while we're doing this. Merry can spend 1 resource token to play Halfling Determination. We got that here. So we're doing that with Merry. Halfling Determination, choose a Hobbit character. That character gets +2 willpower, +2 attack and defense. I'm not worried about that until the end of the phase. So that's 6, that's 8. Okay. There is a special rule for being in the Green Hill country. The special rule is characters get +1 to their willpower while committed to hide test in Green Hill Country. So that means we get another 2, meaning we now got a total of 10, which is enough to just about pass the high test. Passing the high test also means the evil crow in the staging area is discarded. Don't know why, I forget why. That's an event, and that's an event. That's the end of this term. After that, you need to check the progress you made in your quest. Frodo and Sam have a total of... Actually, hang on. Got rid of this card too soon. Because that gives us a +1. But yeah, we remember that. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got a total of 7. But there's a Black Rider in stage area 4. So 7 minus 4 is 3. 3 is enough to place on here and make progress. Next up, we're in Bam Furlong, which I believe is the home of Farmer Maggot. So you can see that little picture there. It's nice little artwork. We've got already our exhausted cards. We can do that always at the beginning of each turn. Get rid of this turn. Oh, that's Frodo. Don't get rid of Frodo. There we go. And then we do 1 resource token. So we're building up quite a lot of resource in some of the characters. We draw a card. Oh, it's Farmer Maggot. Isn't that convenient? He's an ally. So he's sort of like Hero, but he doesn't gain resources and stuff, but you can commit him to quests and tide tests and so forth. So we just put him down up here. There he goes. Now this is a quest where it only needs 2 resource tokens, so that should be fairly easy, I think. But there's a Black Rider hunting us, so that could scupper things a little bit. So we're going to need to commit a few characters to the quest, just in case. You can play the Hobbit Pipe from your hand and attach it to Pippin. Yep, why not? We've already got a Hobbit Pipe with Merry. We might as well give one to... Oh, hang on. No, what am I doing? We can play this as an attachment. Attach your Hobbit. Response. After your threat is reduced by an event card, exhaust to draw a card. Is that what it says? I think I was meant to attach it to Merry anyway, so I'm going to attach it to Merry this time. Attach that to Merry. Is right, and so you can play Hobbit Pipe from your hand and attach it to Pippin. Now spend 2 of Pippin's resource tokens to play Smoke Rings. So here we go. So get rid of those, and we've got Smoke Rings over here. And what this does is reduce your threat by 1 for each pipe you control. Each hero with a pipe attachment gets +1 will until the end of the phase. So that's an event. So we've got 2 hobbits with pipes in. So they've both now got +1 will. Time to draw another card. It's the Law of the Ring. Oh, wrong deck. The Law of the Ring. Surge. When revealed, the first player must either exhaust the 1 ring or raise his threat by 3. So you have to exhaust the 1 ring, which I have foolishly not got out. Here is the wrong ring, so that should be attached to Frodo right at the beginning. My bad. Snake Plan Smoke Rings, just so I know. And this is my hand. I need quite a bit of space to play this game. So we're just going to exhaust this. Doesn't really matter because it's not coming into play much anyway with these rules we've got available. But the Surge rule is, which means we have to draw another card. Which this is Crawling Towards Him. Peril, Hide 2. When revealed, if you have failed a hide test this phase, remove each character you control from the quest. So that's a treachery card. So we must make a high test 2. Is what it basically means. It says peril high 2 there. So to do this, we are going to commit Frodo and Sam to this, like so. Draw 2 cards from the encounter deck. So this is for the high test. We get a crow, threat of 2, and another crawling towards him, but doesn't have any threat. So that's 2 on my threat level compared to my 5. So that's fine. I passed that. Easy, easy, easy. Now we got to resolve the quest. So we'll commit Merry and Pippin to this. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's smoke rings that we're doing. Compared to the Black Rider's 4. So that's 2. That's enough to complete this. Next up, we're on going towards Bucklebury Ferry, and this is a long, need a lot of progress here, 9 to be exact. So let's see how far we get on with this. So next up, we got to refresh. We refresh those, including the ring. This event is now over. And we've got 4 cards in our hand. Resource tokens, so each one gets 1 resource token, except Farmer Maggot, as he's an ally, so he does not get 1. Then draw a card. Wait, yep, hang on, where are we? Give each a resource token, then draw a card. So what do we get? More smoke rings. These hobbits love pipes and smoke rings. Now, since you're setting out for Bucklebury Farm Maggot, having offered you taking his card, and it seems right to spend all of Merry's resource tokens to play Farmer Maggot. Okay, he responds after Maggot ends play, deal 1 damage to an enemy. We're not doing that. So yeah, he has a cost here, I think, of 3. So we're going to spend all of these to play him. So what? Oh yeah, sorry, I made a mistake then. When you first draw these, they go here in your hand, and they don't come out until you pay the cost, which is 3. So now he goes there. So little error there. And since we played him, we're going to commit him straight away to the quest. So boom. He only has a willpower of 1. We need a lot of progress to get across these 9 steps we need to do. So we're going to commit Frodo, Pippin, and Merry along the way. Sam has loads of resource tokens. And hopefully won't have to hide, because Sam, well, he does have 3, but there's already a 4 in here, so we'd have to play some of these cards. So now we have to so yeah, might as well spend, it says to spend Frodo's cards and play Frodo's Intuition, which is each hero you control gains +1 will to the end of the round. Draw 1 card for each Hobbit hero you can control. So we draw 4 more cards where we get Strength of Will, Frodo's Intuition again, love that card, Common Cause, and Halfling Determination. Now it's drawing a card from the encounter deck, and it's Law of the Ring. When revealed, first player must either exhaust 1 ring or raise his threat by 3. So we're just going to exhaust the 1 ring, because that's all we can do, so we won't be able to use it. Basically, it will have rules that we're not covering here. It doesn't really tell you on the card at the moment. Resolve the current step of the quest. Frodo, Merry, and Pippin and Farmer Maggot have a total will of 10. They have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we have the +1 here. Willpower 10 against 4, so it won't be enough to make across Bucklebury Ferry. We have to spend 2 of Pippin's resource tokens to play smoke rings. Yes, that's basically, we have 10 minus 4, so that's 6, but we need 9, so we need to get another 3 somehow. So yeah, we'll spend these, and I think it's smoke rings it says to play. 2 appearances play smoke rings. Because we've got 2 pipes in play, that's another 2. That's 8 progress tokens. But still not enough. But what we do have is strength of will. This allows us to put 2 progress tokens onto the progress tract, but we need to exhaust a character with this blue willpower symbol. Pippin's already exhausted, so we can't do that, which is there. See, Pippin's got the matching icon. But what we can do is come down here and play Common Cause, allowing you to exhaust one hero you can control to ready another. So we'll exhaust Sam, we'll ready Pippin, so there's that, and then we can go back to Strength of Will, and exhaust Pippin to put 2 more progress tokens on the tract. So we can got 1, 2, yeah, so we can exhaust him now, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the bonus here, basically giving us enough, plus we've got this one down here, plus this card down here, to put all to cover this. There is a little typo here. It says you ready Pippin, play Strength of Will, and exhaust Merry, but it should be Pippin. So and that is it. We've crossed the Bucklebury Ferry and escaped the ring reef here, and that is the first game. It is very there's no, you know what's going to happen in it because it's all predetermined, but it does say you can potentially shuffle the cards and come up with a different outcome. But that is, I guess it covers the rules quite well actually, so or introduces them quite well. There's a lot of that does get introduced here. Obviously combat doesn't get introduced, but I'm assuming that will come in later issues. But yeah, it's quite a fun little game, that one. Yeah, don't know if I'm going to cover any others. I might buy the odd one if I see it in the shops, but I just thought I'd sort of bring this to people's attention. That's it for this edition of Middle-earth Monday, and until the next one, take care.